What's up, Sneaky Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all the news after week number 3 of our Columbus Aviators franchise in year number 3, where the Aviators picked up a victory on the road against their division rival, the Indianapolis Colts. Here in week number 4, we have another road game, our third in a row. This one also against a division opponent, and it's going to be a rematch of week number 1 where the Aviators beat the Texans. The Texans are going to be at home for this one, and remember, they jumped out to a very early first half lead in the opener, so you know, they blew that game, and they're not happy about it at all. They're definitely going to try to bring it here today, and it is not going to be an easy task at all. We got the late game. That's going to be a lot of fun. But I do want to go over a few other things, guys. I've been listening to the comments, and you guys have been saying that I say monster too much in the play-by-plays. I apologize. I seriously didn't even realize I've been doing that. You know, I only have a few seconds to think of what I'm doing for each play before the next play starts. So I guess maybe I was just going with what sounded comfortable. I don't know. Either way, I'll definitely work on that, guys. I apologize. The other comments that I've been seeing is people are saying the games are being scored a little bit too high. I can see how that's an issue. I mean, they are scores that obviously happen in real life, but every single week, I don't know. We could try to mess with it a little bit. I really have been working on sliders quite a bit, and I feel like even though the scores are a little bit high, I feel like the stats have been pretty good, and that's what I really look forward to. One thing I can do is lower our run blocking, make that a little bit more difficult, and maybe increase theirs a little bit. I'm down to do that. You know, their quarterbacks are just always like having a ridiculous completion percentage. I think Andrew Luck had 85 against us. That's something I don't like a whole lot of. But, you know, he's also one of the best in the game. So I don't know. We'll keep this for now. Kind of see how things go. Try to make it a little bit more difficult in the run department anyway. I get it. The scores are a little high. Remember, we're doing 15-minute quarters. And Madden, the way the game's kind of built is they want to see points scored. So it's something I'll keep an eye on. And if you guys want to see some more changes, please let me know, guys. I want y'all involved in this series. I do want this series to be as realistic as possible. Obviously, I've really struggled with these sliders quite a bit. And I always seem to on Madden because I don't know if I just get better as I play, but the more I increase it, I still end up getting a lot of points. I don't know. We'll figure it out, guys. I'm working on it, though, just so you guys know. As you see here, the Jaguars won. They have moved to 3-0. They are really looking good so far. And this is the team to be feared. They have the division lead right now. We have a tough road game against a division opponent. So it's going to be interesting to see how that game plays out. Let's go ahead and look at the injury report. Let's see if Tom Savage is back or if we are still going to go up against Blake again. Dre Kirkpatrick is out for 5 weeks. That's another big blow to our team. Luckily, we have a lot of depth there. And Rashad Jones is out for the Texans here, and so is Dalton Crosby. So we're not going to get to see Dalton Crosby this season. I'm really kind of bummed about that. You know, a 77 rookie quarterback, it would have been a lot of fun to go up against him and kind of see what the future of the Texans looks like. However, that's not going to be the case for us this year. We got both of our games out of the way within the first 4 weeks. We've already seen the Texans lineup, so we don't really need to do that again. I guess what we can do is kind of look at the league stats right now. I said we'd do it after a little while. I was planning on probably doing it after week 4, and maybe we can then too. I don't know. Let's go ahead and check out the stats from around the league, see what's happening. And Christian Ponder, 154.3 quarterback rating. Matt Moore, again, those are kind of skewed stats, though. Mariota throwing for the most yards so far. Cam Newton right behind him. They have near identical stats. Look at this, guys. 955 yards, 936. 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 8 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Man. 64% completion, 63% completion. I mean, they are just neck and neck right now. That is pretty crazy. Andy Dalton going to be here. Blake Bortles, obviously, he's doing very well for his team. Kellen Moore on this list for the Cardinals. Drew Brees. Ralph. It's Ralph. Geno Smith is starting for the 49ers. No, why would they do that to me? That's so horrible. Oh, man, that's so bad. He looks like he's doing pretty good, but wow. And you know, one thing our offense is doing really good right now is controlling the ball. We've done a great job of controlling the ball, and that's giving us a lot of plays on offense. As you see, Sankey's up here in the carry department. 5.7 yards of play. Obviously, you know, that's a little bit much. And it seems weird because, you know, he struggles for the majority of the game and then breaks off 3 big runs. So, that's why that stat might be a little skewed. Either way, we decrease the run blocking a little bit. We'll see how that does and see if that changes anything for us. Monte Ball on that list. And Alfred Morris, the running back there for the 49ers. He has 4 touchdowns. Colin Kaepernick on the Eagles, leading the way with 6 rushing touchdowns on the season. Wow. Wow. Okay. Come on, Kaepernick. And look at the Eagles over here. They have Matthews with 3 and DeMarco Murray with 3. They're just running it over everybody right now, apparently. Man. Receiving the ball, Hakeem Nicks leading the way with 21 catches. Tyler Eifert with 20. 19 for Floyd Curse, Kelvin Benjamin, and Randall Cobb. Touchdowns, let's see what we got. 4 for Brian Quick. Everybody look at that college. Appalachian State representing. I love it. I love it. Cosby going to be here at number 2, the second-year pro for the Bengals. Stedman Bailey. Oh, man. That hits home. That's just crazy. Stedman Bailey. His NFL career might be over, but that guy is truly blessed to still be breathing right now because that's insane what he went through. Brandon Oliver going down the list here, and Leonard Hankerson. Sean Sutton, there you are, boy. I see you. Chance Jokel, too. Mississippi State rookie. Oh, baby. Defensively, and the Honey Badger signed with the Carolina Panthers, all right. We were looking at him in free agency. Now we know where he went. Sacks. Bruce Irvin with 5.5, and then his teammate KJ Wright with 5.5. And those 2 guys, teammates right here, both leading the way for the NFL. That's crazy. Going down the list, a lot of Ravens on this list as well. My goodness, Ravens. They're doing a great job putting pressure on the quarterback. Damian Stafford with 2. I know Derek Morgan has more. He's getting glitched out of that stat. Interceptions, 3 for Mason Foster, 3 for Shamarko Thomas. And one thing is, we have not been doing a good job getting interceptions. I don't know that we've gotten any so far. Our defense definitely needs to step it up. Let me go find out if we've gotten some or not, because I know we've dropped some. And if we haven't got some, I feel like I might have to raise that a little bit, because there's no reason a team should not have a single interception in 3 games. And that could be something that messes with, you know, the score as well. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's find out. I don't think we've gotten one yet this year, have we? No, we have not gotten a single interception. I think we should probably raise that just a smidge, because that seems a little silly. I know we've got some decent corners, and I know we've dropped some, so I don't want that to happen, obviously. So let's do that. Again, we've already seen the Texans lineup, guys. So that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I want y'all involved in this series, guys. So any suggestions you guys have, don't be afraid to tell me. Now, there's respectful ways of giving suggestions, and then there's just a way where it looks like you're trying to troll. And if I feel like somebody's trying to troll, I'll put you into place really quick. I promise you that. But if you guys are just trying to give me your opinion, you know, absolutely I want to listen. Just be respectful about it. That's all I ask. Anyway, let's go ahead and scout these players. I don't think there's an Appalachian State player. I'm really kind of bummed about that. Maybe I'll see one. There's a Mack brother. We got a Mack brother. There's a McNeil, a Sherman. Oh, man, all these Crusaders. 2 Mason guys back to back. There's another Duncan as well. Go down this list. Roosevelt Newsom. What an awesome name for him. Ha! I want Roosevelt Newsom, man. That's crazy, Roosevelt. Anyway, we're going to scroll down this list. I always want to draft Woodsons if there's free safeties. You got Rod Woodson, Charles Woodson, Darren Woodson. They're all great players, man. If you see a Woodson in the secondary, draft him. I'm telling you now. That's the way to go. There's a Moats. Weisler Moats, baby. Weisler Moats. Let's see what else we got. And anybody else? I can't draft it or scout anymore. That's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.